Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Data Sculptor. Today we are going to see another interesting SQL question. So this time we have a table called products and you have the columns product ID, category ID and price, and you have around 9 products and categories B, A and C and some price for each and every product. So in the output also you need to show only these 3 columns: product ID, category ID and price. But if you see here, the product ID's category ID got changed and the price got changed for each and every product ID. So just try to analyze what is the logic or what is the logic that is involved in getting this output. So if you are able to analyze it, you can put down your solution in the comments. If not, let's go back to SQL Server Studio and see how to get this required output. Let's understand step by step. First, let's try to decode what is the output, and let's try to decode the logic, and then let's see how to implement that logic using SQL. So this is the input which we have seen earlier. Product categories B, A and C and price 100, 80 and 70. So this is the output. So for first thing, categories, what you can observe is so B became A, A became C and C became B. That means B became this A became this next value C and C became the first value B. So basically what happened here, cyclic swapping has happened. That means B has moved from the first position to the last position, A has moved from second position to the first position and C has moved from third position to the second position. So that is what happened in the category ID. So this is what happened in the category ID. And see, for the price, if you see, 100 became 70, 80 became 100 and 70 became 80. So 100 has become the last value 70, 80 has become 100 the previous value and 70 has become 80. So this is also for each and every category, the price also got swapped cyclic. So this way, this is the logic or this is the exact question. So now we have to see how to implement this. So first let's swap for every category ID, let's swap the price in the cyclic way. So if you see here, 100 has become 70 and 80 has become 100, yeah, and 70 has become 80. That means it is going in anti-clockwise. Okay, and the categories B has become A and A has become C and C has become B. So that means if you see here, this is going from top to bottom 100. So 1 is going to the second row and 2 is going to the third row and 3 is going to the first row. And here first row is going to the last row, second row is coming to the first row and third row is coming to the second row. So basically this both are happening. Cyclic swap is only happening, but the cyclic swap is happening in a reverse manner. Okay, so first let's see how to swap this price for every category. Okay, so first select from products, and here as usual let's apply a row number. So row number for every category ID based on the product ID, let's apply row number. So row number over partition by category ID and order by product ID as Rn. Okay, so now if you see, this is what you are getting, and let's do this order by 1. Basically we are doing the order by this product ID. Okay, so for 100 it is row number 1, 80 row number 2 and 70 it is row number 3. Okay, so now I'll keep this in a CTE with CTE as, and select from CTE. So basically when here we are swapping, right? So 100 has become 70 and 80 has become 100. So basically we are replacing the current row with the previous row value. So that is what is happening. So 80 has become 100, so 80 has become 100 and 70 has become 80. So basically we are replacing the current row with the previous row. So how do we do that? CTE A left join CTE B on A dot category ID is equal to B dot category ID, and A dot RN is equal to B dot RN minus 1. Okay, because row number 2 needs to be swapped with row number 1. So, and row number 3 needs to be swapped with row number 2. So, that is why minus 1, and let us use the select star and see what we are getting. So, okay, and again here order by 1. So, now let us see here, yeah. So, here 100 for 100 it is getting swapped with 80, and 80 is getting swapped with 70, and 70 is getting swapped with null. But this is not what we want, right? 100 should be swapped with 70 and 80 should be swapped with 100. So, something wrong happened. So, I have to use plus 1 here. So, if I do this, am I getting correctly? So, yeah, if you see now here 80 is swapped with 100, 70 is swapped with 80. So, what will I do whenever I am doing this left join? I will take this B dot price, B dot price I will take this, so that I will replace this A dot price with B dot price. But these two rows you are getting correctly, right, because 80 you are getting the previous row and 70 you are getting the previous row, but for 100 you need to get the last row 70. So, how do we get that? Let us do one more join. So, left join. So, how do we get 100 as the 70? So, what we have to do is for every category ID, whatever is the highest value, the highest ranked value, you need to assign that value to this. But for every category you have the number of products for each category is not same, right? For category B you have 3, for category A you have 2, and category C you have 4. So, you cannot directly write max of the RN, right. So, let us do in a simple way. So, I will do it in descending order. Okay. When I do it in a descending order, so rank now I have assigned in descending order. That means here here for B in 1 2 3, right. Okay. You are getting 3 2 1. Okay. So, the product ID 1 will be having the maximum product ID, product ID 2 will be having the max second, and product ID 3 will having 1. Okay. So, now let us use the same logic here. So, here again, so now 100 is replaced with 80, 80 is replaced with 70, is it correct? 100 should be replaced with 70, that means again here RN minus 1 I should do. Okay. So, now if I run this again, now we are getting this, yeah. So, now 100 you are not getting any ID, for 80 you are getting 100, so which is fine, and for 70 you are getting 80, which is fine. Now, the first row you need to replace with you need to replace with the last row. So, if you see the last rows for every category ID here, the rank RN value is 1, okay, because that is why I have applied this in descending order, that is why I added the row number in descending order. So, whenever I have the row number in descending order, the last value in the last product in that category will always have RN as 1. So, now what I will do, left join CTE C on A dot category ID is equal to C dot category ID, and C dot RN is equal to 1. Okay. So, now if I run this, you are getting this, for B for 100 you are getting 70, for 80 you are getting 100, and 70 you are getting 80, which is correct. So, 100 is first row 100 is getting replaced with 70, 80 you are getting 100, and 70 you are getting 80, fine. But here if you see there are two prices, both second CTEs as well as third CTE, CTEB and CTC, but we need only one price, right. So, what I will do here, A dot product ID comma A dot category ID comma is null of B dot price comma C dot price as price. So basically what's happening, whenever I am taking the CTB, suppose if in this particular row, if B dot price is present, then I will take B dot price. If B dot price is null, then I will take C dot price. Okay. So here B dot price is null here, that's why I am taking C dot price. So now when I run this, let's see what we are getting. Yeah, if you see now, for the first category ID, the prices are now swapped correctly, 70, 180 and 150 and 200. So A as A and A, 150 and 200, and for C, I mean for the last one, 400, 250, 300 and 350. Okay, but the problem is not solved correct, still 100% is not solved completely, because we need to even swap the category IDs. Okay, so B should become A should become C, and C should become B. Okay, so now similar logic only we have to apply. So now what I will do, I will create one more CTE category as, so first I will try to take select category ID comma max of product ID as product from products, group by category ID. So why am I doing this? I am making sure that for every category ID I am taking only one product ID. So for B I will take the product ID as 3, and for A I will take the product ID as 5, and for C I will take the product ID as 9. This is, I am doing this such so that for I am getting one-to-one mapping. So here one category ID I am having multiple product IDs, right. So I just want one product ID for one category ID. You can either use min also, that also is fine, but here I am using this one-to-one mapping because I want to get one product ID, and also the product ID I am taking it because based on this product ID only I will create a row number. So row number over here order by max of product ID as RNN. Okay. So now let us see if this is fine. So yeah, if you see B has rank 1, C has rank 2, I mean row number 2, and A has row number 2 and C has row number 3. So I have taken used this row number with this product because here if you see the question in the product categories you are having B, A and C. So you cannot directly sort by category ID and assign a row number. Okay, because if you sort by category ID, then A will get the highest category ID, I mean the first least category ID, then B, then C, because that is alphabetical order, but here the categories are not in alphabetical order, the order is present based on the product ID. So that is why I am taking one-to-one mapping and then created row number. Okay. So now I have created this row number. So again we will have to create the swap logic now. Select from CTE category A, left join CTE category B on. So B should become here A. So A dot RNN is equal to B dot RNN minus 1. So A should become C, right. So yeah, A should become C. So sorry, it should be Rn plus 1. So when I do Rn plus 1 here, what will happen? 2 Rn and 2 will be joined with Rn and 3. If I do minus 1, 2 will be joined with 1, right. So I will do Rn plus 1 and I will use select star. So now let us see what we are getting here. Okay. So this one, whatever this query I have written, I kept it aside. Okay. So now B has A has become B here. So now A has become B and C has become A. C has become A and A has become B, but I want A to become C and C to become B. Then I think I have done wrong here. I think I have to do minus 1. And if I do this, yeah, B has become B has become A and A has become C and C is null, right. So again here I have done one more left join, right. and kept RN as 1. Same thing I will do. Left join CTE category C on A dot category ID is equal to C dot category ID and C dot RNN is equal to 1. So, if you run this, what you are getting? So, for B you are getting A, and for A you are getting C, and C you are getting both nulls. So, somewhere again here some issue is there, right. So, somewhere here the joins are not working properly, and okay, I think here we do not need to join on category ID. So, just rank is enough, no need to join on category ID. So, now let us see, sorry, not here, here no need to join on category ID, just the rank should be enough. So, yeah, B has become A has become C, and C has become B. So, now here what I will do, A dot category ID comma again is null, B dot category ID comma C dot category ID has new category ID, okay, and I will keep this in category. This is the CT category, and here if you remember we have done this, right, we have swapped the prices. So, now I will do one more thing, left join this particular category CTE on D on A dot category ID is equal to D dot category ID, and here this A dot category ID, okay, I will write here D dot star. So, now let us see what we are getting. Yeah. So, if you see, okay, let us do an order by also, order by 1. So, if you run this, if you see B has become A has become C, and C has become B. Is that what we want? Yeah, B should become A should become C, and C should become B. That is what we want. So, here instead of A dot category ID, I will replace it with new category ID. So, new category ID as category ID. So, now if you run this, let us see if you are getting the correct output. So, yeah, and I will remove this D dot star. D dot star is not required. We want only 3 columns: product ID, category ID, and price. So, yeah, if you see 1, 2, and 3, category ID A and 70, 180, and 4, 5 C and C 150 and 200, and similarly for B. So, this is how you swap the values based on the cyclic logic. So, this problem would have been more easier if the number of products in each category is equal. Suppose if you are having say only 2 product ID, you can just swap it, right. You can just assign 2 rank numbers and swap it. If you are having 3, then you can do this logic whatever written, but here if it here the number of products is not same. So, that is why we need to think of better solution. So, this is how we solve this using SQL. So, hope you are like this question and also the solution. So, if you like this, please click on the like button and also click on subscribe button for more videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.